Good morning, folk. Yes, it is April the 29th, 2020. Who would have thought the world would be like this right now? It's amazed. I'm excited about just the adventure of life and all that it brings. Yesterday, I said that I'd be reaching out to a number of you. This is one of the lists that I have, one of the email lists. I'd be reaching out to a number of you to just get in contact, let us know how you're feeling, how you're doing, and develop strategies, because we know that this too shall pass. So let us just develop strategies together and work with each other to bring this out. Remember that I think that certainly Facebook is a great forum for bringing ideas to the table. I know what you're going to say, but don't say it. And it may not be the best forum for decision making or asking for insight that has the perspicacity and the perspicuity. Sorry, let me break that down. Perspicacity is the kind of how to explain this? This is the kind of forward-looking vision that we would have. That's perspicacity. Perspicuity is the attention to detail. So the little things when you get more granular. I speak like a goof sometimes. Like I'm going to try and watch that, but very difficult for me to dumb it down when it's the first thing that comes to my mind, which is why I speak so hesitantly at times. Don't want to sound like, you know, the goof that I am. I was amazed at the response. And in fact, even people who I didn't know, who weren't Facebook friends, inboxing me and saying, yes, I'd like to be part of this, and asking and suggesting questions that we should consider. In any case, there was something else that I'd like to point out, which I thought was brilliant, by the way. I was looking at, was it YouTube or was it Instagram? Or I don't group everything together as social media. To me, the phone is a social medium. I like this color. Actually, I'm beginning to like gray a lot. I'm bringing out some gray stuff that I never even realized I had. This, you know, Canali never screws up. Canali always comes correct. In any case, I was amazed at the number of phone calls that I was getting. But here is the thing. As I said, I don't put all of social media into one kind of group. And in this case, what was being advertised, or what was being showcased was a hand sanitizer. Now, I don't know what's in a hand sanitizer. I'm not a hand sanitizer specialist. However, what I was amazed to find out was that hand sanitizer is not complicated. It's alcohol and whatever else you want to put in it, some glycerin, whatever you want to put. So alcohol, maybe something to make it feel good. And in this case, I remember just from the video that it was hand sanitizer made from alcohol, aloe, I think, and glycerin, not nitroglycerin. I can't remember the other ingredient, but it occurred to me that the person who was putting this forward actually had access already to a lot of alcohol, spirits as we call them, and in fact, spirits that were named after a certain flower. And it seemed to me that here was a brilliant, what I call a business pivot movement. For other words, you have your strategy, you have your business plan. Overall, you're a good business person and entrepreneur. You have a situation where all of a sudden it's a green light, red light. You have a red light in terms of what you were doing, or you have a red light one way, but you have two green lights the other way. So what this person did was to actually use the fact that they had access to spirit, use the fact that they were in the island and had access to aloe with all its healing, soothing, and, you know, remedies. And they turned this out to the public. However, the introduction to public was not merely as public as consumer. They did this by offering it first to frontline responders, etc., people who would have a need for it, immediate need for it. I personally want a belt dispenser. My first idea, of course, was that for conditioned men, the belt dispenser would distribute lube. However, in this case, I think that my idea should be a belt dispenser that that dispenses hand sanitizer, because we know that this is the time for hand sanitizer. In other words, I just wanted to bring that to your attention and realize that if you sit down and as thoughts come to mind, share these thoughts. You never know, there may be somebody with whom we can partner and bring what seems like a silly idea to fruition. The obvious spin-off for this for me was seeing if I could get a combination of alcohol, which is an astringent, something else, aloe, and make this into maybe a face kind of cleanser and distribute this as an acne cure. That kind of thinking is just what we call brainstorming, and we were doing some of that yesterday. We'll be doing some of that with the participants today as well. Remember that if you purchase a bottle of water and you walk down to the beach with it, you're a consumer. If, however, you purchase a bottle of water and then buy 10 more and walk down to the beach and sell 9 of them, you're an entrepreneur. Many times these people who tell you, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm an entrepreneur. Sorry, entrepreneur. What that means basically is, look, I'm unemployed and I'm trying a thing, right? It's like those people who give you a card that's a president and CEO when you know that that's a company of one. It defeats the purpose. Just come correct and say, look, man, I need help. Okay, so today we're continuing down the list of developers, of lawyers, real estate agents, etc., players in the field, bankers, mortgage people. And this is just so that I personally can learn. We are looking at the book today, which is Money, which is, I'm not sure if you've seen this backwards or not, but this is by Anthony Robbins, $15, and it gives you 7 simple steps to financial freedom. I got to read that. 7 simple steps to financial freedom. Guys, this is April the 29th, 2020. Let us take this challenge and let us dance with it. Let us create our lives as art. Let's dance with it. Let us see what we can make of it. Let us see how this can actually make us better people. And let us look for strategies that bring us together rather than tear us apart. My name is Carl Walwood, and I'd like you to stay with us if you can. Stay with us if you want, not just if you can. Stay with us if you can. Always. I'm addicted to the phone, and I'm beginning to like the color gray.